Yeah, boy! Since I love y'all so much, I'm gonna make a video about this comment right here. So basically how I make my thumbnails, I use paint.net for my thumbnails. I don't use Photoshop. Sometimes I use Photoshop, but I don't really use Photoshop. So yeah, you wanna download this right here. I'm gonna link everything in the description down for you guys. You heard? Everything. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. I'm not like these other little tutorial videos I don't link. But yeah, I got y'all. So yeah, you want to download this. If you don't have paint.net already, go down in your description. What you want to do is you want to make sure your canvas size is always set to 1920 by 1080. That's what I use. You can use, I think, 1280 by 720, but I normally use 1920 by 1080. Every thumbnail size has to be under 2 megabytes. So if it's over 2 megabytes, it's not gonna let you upload it inside of YouTube. So make sure it's under 2 megabytes. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that real quick. This is gonna be a quick video, so make sure y'all keep up. If you need to pause if you need to. Alright, now we have it. We want to make sure we delete this white spot right here because we're gonna be making our own background. So for this video, we're gonna be making a thumbnail for our upcoming giveaway. If you don't know about our giveaways, we do monthly giveaways. Usually I used to do 400 every month, 400 Robux every month, but I don't got that type of money. So we about to do 100 Robux for 3 people for this month's giveaway. So what you want to do if you want to join it, make sure you're in the group. If you want to join it, I recommend you join the group now because we had some problems last time. But yeah, make sure you join as early as possible so I can actually give it to you if you win the giveaway. Once you got your canvas size set to the right size, what you want to do is you want to get your character model. Now there's 2 ways of doing this. You can easily do something as simple as go right here, change your thing down to 2D, and then copy your character like that. Boom, copied right here. And before I paste any PNGs inside of paint.net, I always make sure I have another layer. Yeah, so right here you click that button right there to make a layer, and then you edit here. And then I like to keep my things organized, so I'm gonna name this part character, like so. Then you can paste your character down here, and you can size it if you want. Shift and drag this little button right here to size it to the right size or whatever. Yeah, you can do something as simple as this. You don't gotta be all fancy for real. But yeah, and then once you size it, you move it, you hit enter, and then you can do some little things. So there's this plugin that I use called Drop Shadow. It doesn't come with paint.net, but I'm gonna link that down in the description for you. But yeah, once you get once you install the little plugin, you can use it. It's gonna highlight around your character. You can edit, you can tweak these little settings. Widening radius makes it bigger. Feel me? Blur radius makes it blurred out. Had a little shadow effect that y'all be seeing in the thumbnails. Opacity is basically the transparency of the shadow. 0 equals none. 255 equals the maximum. If you turn on the blur radius, it becomes an outline, as you can see. And you can also offset the shadow like that. It's literally just a copy. It's like a black copy of your PNG, as you can see. See that? Yeah. But yeah, cool. And then you can do something simple like this, and you can just add like a text. That's the most ugliest font I've seen in my life. You want to change the font to anything that you have. You can also download some font. I'm gonna link a website where it lets you download fonts, different type of fonts. But yeah, you can type your little text. So I'm gonna show you how I be making them little customized Roblox models. Right, cool. So what you want to do, you want to download this little program called Blender. I'm gonna link that in the description down below too. And there's gonna be a preset, like a little I forgot what the word is, but it's this thing where you can open and you can edit Roblox characters specifically. So yeah, I'm gonna link that down in the description down below too. So once you have it, you want to go open right here, file, open. You want to find that yeah, it's gonna be titled Nexus Rig 2.0. You want to click that, then you want to look for the this thing right here, Alex GFX rig. Yeah, that's what they call rigs. Yeah, so you want to find that, you click it, and boom, it's gonna come like this. It's gonna appear like this right here. So before you get into anything else, you want to make sure your character is exported. So to do that, basically, what you want to do is you want to go to your open up Roblox Studio, right, and then you want to download this plugin up. You about to need a lot of plugins, and you about to do a lot of downloading, but I'm telling you that now. Anyways, you want to download this plugin right here called to download that, you can just go to and then you search up the name. So the name is already. Nigga, can you type already pros plugins, right? Why does that cost money? Anyways, if you click on this little thing, bro, you were capping. Oh my, he made it cost Robux now. Anyways, this didn't cost Robux when I got it. I'm gonna find the free version because I don't have that much time now. But yeah, once you have this plugin downloaded, it's probably gonna be linked in the description anyway. Then you want to load your character. So you go up to the top left right here, click load character, and then you want to type in your character's name. This can be used for anyone else's character model, but for me, what I do is before I add someone else's character model, I make sure I ask them if I can use it. But yeah, so my name is my username is this. You add the character in, cool. That's the character right there. So what you want to do is you want to click the character, right? You want to right click the character model, go to export section. You see that export section? Once you click that, it's gonna launch your file explorer. You want to make sure you save it somewhere that you will see it. You feel me? So I'm gonna make a new folder in the desktop called, I'm gonna name it character rigs. Right? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. So what I like to do is usually when you're saving your models, if your models has hair, you would want to put it in 2 different folders because it'd be glitching sometimes. So inside the character folder, I'm gonna put it in a folder called model. Yeah, I'm gonna make a folder called model, and I'm gonna make another folder called hair, right, or hats, because they're hats. And then you want to save the whole thing right here as the model. You can name it whatever you want, but I'm naming a model to keep things simple. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, enter. Cool. Then what you want to do, you want to delete everything but the hats, the little chain, all that stuff. You want to delete everything but the hair, the goggles, and whatever hats you're wearing. Boom. So now you should only have the hats. Now you want to right click, do the same thing, right click, export selection. You want to go back down, go back to the same place where you save it, and this time save it inside your hair folder. Right. I usually name mine hats, but you can name it whatever you want. Hats. Simple. Alright, so once you're done with that, you're done with the Roblox Studio process. So you can exit out, and then you should be back in here. So once you are here, what you want to do is you want to delete this guy's hair. So usually it's going to put you in pose mode. You want to get out of that. So the top left is going to say pose mode. You want to click the top. Oh my goodness. Click the top, and then go to object mode. Click here, and then delete. Boom. So now to change the actual the texture of the character, you want to click the head. At the bottom right, you're gonna see this little red circle thing right here. Click that. Look for where it says rig texture. Then you want to open file, open image right here. You want to look for where you saved your little thing. So mine's in the desktop or whatever. And then boom, you click it, and then boom's gonna load in your thing. If you're wearing any shirt and pants or whatever, there it is. It's gonna be there. It should be there. Cool. So now, next, what you want to do is add the hats. For the hats, you want to go to top, file, import. Then you want to look for wavefront. Right here, you click that, and then before you even add the hats, you want to go right here. Make sure split by group is selected. Cool, check. And now you want to look for wherever you save the hats. Same thing for me. It should be in this folder. No, it should be in desktop, character rigs, hair. Cool. Hats.obj. Click that. Imports obj. Boom. Whoa, that's whoa. Okay, so usually we're blessed, bro. I don't know what's going on here, but usually it spawns pretty far out, like the hat be spawning like right there or something, and you want to like move and position it on your character's your head or whatever. But if you was lucky like me, then you don't gotta do all of that. But anyways, once you get it all fit and collected, nigga. But once you fit the hat on your character, you want to go right here. It's gonna say Ray. You want to open this little thing right here by clicking the arrow. Then it should be selecting all your little hats. If it's not selecting your hat, then make sure you select your hat. You do control, and then you click each hat. Oh my gosh! And then make sure everything is highlighted like this. And then make sure you move it up to where it says attachment. Then after you move it up to attachment, make sure you listen closely right here. You want to attach it to the actual head so that when you move the head and position it, pose it, the hat follows. You know what I'm saying? So for me, what I'm gonna do, since I have like a chest accessory right here, I don't want to attach it to the head. I want to attach it to the torso. So make sure you listen closely. You want to hold shift and then drag the hat, and then move it to whatever body part you want to attach it to. Since this is gonna be for the torso, I'm moving it to where it says torso attachment. Where it says torso attachment, you drag it on and then you let go. Boom, now it's attached to the torso. Now for the head's accessories, you want to make sure you select all of them. Same thing, control, and then you click all the hat joint, whatever you call it. And then you want to do the same thing, shift, drag to the head. Boom, now it's attached to the head. So now you see if I were to click here and move the head and stuff like, oh my goodness. But if I go to pose mode, I click this and I go to pose mode, and then you click the head and I move it like that. See, now it's attached to the head. It ain't gonna move or fall out. So now, if you want to add faces to your characters, what you want to do is you want to go right here, see where it says faceless. Make sure you set that value to 0. Boom. See, now I got that smiley face on my face. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. So now we're gonna get to the part where you actually position your character. So what I like to do to get it over with now is I like to go up here. Object mode, I like to change it to object mode. If you're not in object mode already, make sure you're in object mode. Then you want to go to add, and then you want to add your camera, right? This is how you're gonna actually render the photo when it's done. You're gonna add the camera. Camera's gonna be right here. You can position it somewhere. We're gonna get into that later. Then you want to add the lighting as well. You can do point light, sun, spot, or area. I've only used point light, so I'm gonna click point light. You know what I'm saying? And then you can position it. I usually position it like up here. And then once you get those done, you want to go up here, and then you want to change the viewing mode to viewpoint shading, like that. You want to go to render properties, click that, and then go to film right here, and then you make sure that the background is transparent. All right, cool. So once that's transparent, you're ready to go. So now for the point light, you want to click the point light, go right here where it says the little light bulb joint, and then you can change the power up to as much as you want. I usually put 1,000, like that. And then you want to change the radius, unless you want to. Yeah, you can change the radius to however you like it. The higher the radius, the more spread the light would be. The lower, the more fixed it would be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, basic geometry. Anyways, you want to click that, bring it back. What did I just bring back? You want to click the light, bring it back. You know, to your liking, and then boom. Once you get all of these 3 steps done, you're ready to go. So now what I like to do is, just so I can get things done quicker, I go right here. See this little drop down arrow or the side arrow right there? I click that. Then I go to view right here. Then I go to lock. You see this where it says lock to object? You want to click that and then click camera. Right. So now what it's gonna do is gonna lock you to your camera. Then you wanna make sure this box is checked right here, camera to view. And then when you go inside your camera by clicking this button right here, you're now able to move your camera up. Like when you're moving yourself, it's gonna move your camera as well. Because normally when you move with it, it doesn't move your camera. Like you're gonna have to like reposition your camera every single time, and that's not it. You know what I'm saying? You hold down the scroll button. You move. When you hold down the scroll button and then you move, it's gonna rotate. When you scroll out, you zoom out. When you hold the shift button and then you hold the scroll button down and then you move your mouse, you pan like that. So yeah, just remember scroll button and move rotate, shift scroll button and move pan, and then scroll out, scroll in, zoom, and zoom out. Simple. So I'm gonna use those three to position it however you like it or whatever. Once you like this, then you can start posing your character. So to pose your character, you click this little box right here. Yeah, this little outline box, and then you go to object, pose mode. Cool. So now you can start posing however you like. I'm gonna do a simple point. You can experiment, see how many ways you can pose your character or whatever. But I'm gonna do a simple point, so like it's pointing at me type. You feel me? So yeah, basically this what the rig does is that it controls it by joints. You can move it left, right, up, down, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then you can also bend it like how you would bend a R15 character. Feel me? Feel me like that? Exactly. So just mess around with it until you get whichever posing style you like. If you want to bend, you can bend the torso up and down like that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah, like that. You feel me? Same thing with the legs. You just mess around with it, you know. It might be hard at first, but you'll get used to it. Trust me. Oh yeah, and if you want to like move it frontwards and backwards, you click that little arrow right there where I just clicked, and then you go to this thing, the move joint, or you can just press G apparently. What the hell, Nick? Don't press G. Click this little move thing right here, and then you can move it forward. Oh my goodness, you want to move the joints forward and backwards like that. If you click like the middle, you can't move that apparently. So you just click the back, the very back one, and you move it. Same thing for the legs. You move it. If you click here, it's not gonna work. You feel me? So you want to click there, and yeah, you can also move the entire character by clicking this little thing right here, like in the middle, like that. Oh my god, like that, and then you can move the entire character. You feel me? But yeah, back to the posing. After you're done with your little poses or whatever, you want to click right here where it says output properties. I want to make sure it's set to right here, file format set to PNG. This is because we want the background to be transparent. If you don't, then you can put if you don't want the background to be transparent, you want to have a white background for whatever reason. you can save it as a JPEG or whatever. And then for the resolution, you can put 1920 by 1080, but we want the render to be really crisp and clear. So we're gonna put it 4000 by 4000, basically 4K. You know what I'm saying? Right, cool. And then after we get that done, we want to go up here to where it says render. Then you want to go to render image. But yeah, once you have your render done, then you want to go to image, and then save as, and then you can save it wherever you want. Same thing for the tutorial. I'm gonna save it in the desktop. Model.png. Save. Cool. But yeah, once you're done with the Blender rig, you want to drag the PNG that we just saved into paint.net. So you click it and then you drag it like that from your desktop or wherever you saved it. And then you want to click add layer. It's gonna be big for some reason. Don't worry about it, and copy it. And then after you copy it, you can Control Z to revert everything back to normal, and then you can Control V again to paste it. And when you paste it, it's gonna give you this little pop-up. Make sure you click keep canvas size so it doesn't expand the size of your canvas. And then boom. Then you want to shift and then drag it down to get it to the right size, like that. Boom. So just keep changing it down so you get whatever size you want to get. I want it to be this size. Once you get it to fit however you like, now you can start adding some effects to the characters. I'm gonna go right here, drop shadow, and then boom, have a little shadow around them. I like to increase the radius a bit, and then add the blur radius. Increase that down a bit, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like that. And then you can add a background. So for the background, you can just find any background you want from Google or from your own gameplay by screenshotting it. If you don't know how to screenshot, you can use the snippet tool. For the snippet tool, it's Shift, Windows, and S, and then it brings up a little snippet right here, and then you can drag like that, and then you take a screenshot. See, you take a screenshot right there, and then you click copy, and then you get your little background right there like that. That can be your background. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screenshot my group that I'm gonna be hosting the giveaway at. So Shift Windows S, and then you snip your little background right here. Then you go up here, click copy. You go back to paint.net and go to the layer that says background. So my layer is right here. You want to make sure whatever background you add is a layer below the characters layer. You feel me? But yeah, you paste it. Then you size it to whatever you want, like last time. Boom. And then you can start adding some whatever things you want to add for real. I'm gonna add a text that says giveaway. For that, you find the little color you want your text to be in. You want to click the text tool right here, right, and then you want to find the font that you want to use. I'm gonna use this font. Type in give away, or I'm gonna type in new, and then give away. And bring that right here, about right here. Usually you don't want your text to like go over your character, but I don't have a problem with it personally. So yeah, once you have it down, make sure the text is also on its own layer, because you don't want to have any headaches making thumbnails. But yeah, what I did was I double clicked here and I changed the name of the layer to say text, so I can keep everything organized. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you a little trick to make your text look cool or whatever. You wanna click the outside of your text. No. You wanna hold shift and then click the text. But before you do this, make sure the text is white so that it makes things easier. So you want to shift and click with the wand tool. So select the wand tool right here, and then shift, and then you click any part of the text that you see. So right here, and it's gonna select everything that's the same color. So once you have that, you want to go right here to the color palette. Make sure you set the colors to the color you want. So I'm gonna have like a greenish mixed with a yellow color. So you want to go up here, primary color, green. Up here, secondary color, yellow. And then what the gradient tool does when you click it, it basically just mixes the two colors together like that for that cool effect. You feel me? Boom, like that. Cool. So yeah, once you have that, you can add a border or outline around it using the little the drop shadow like I showed you before. But yeah, once you have that, then you can add some cool effects. Usually what I like to add on my thumbnails is the little zoom effect. You want to go to your Google, search up anime zoom. Imagine spelling anime wrong. Go to images, go to tools, color, transparent, and then you find whichever one you like. I like this one. You want to go right here, copy it, go back to paint.net, add a new overlay, or add a new layer, my bad, and then you paste it. You size it up like so, and you can either put the text above it. So if you want the text to be above the layer or the little zoom layer, you can just drag the layer and then move it up here like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that, and then boom, you have a little zoom effect. That's practically it. If you want to add any other PNGs, you can do the exact same procedure. Go back to Google. Let's say I wanted to add a smoke effect. Go back to Google, type in smoke, and then same thing, tools, color, transparent. Make sure the background is a checkerboard. If it's not checkerboard, that means it's not transparent. So yeah, copy, go back to the thing. Make sure you add a new layer for every single thing. I'm telling you, that will help you so much. And make sure you name the layers too. I forgot to name the zoom one, so I don't get confused. But yeah, then you can paste it like that to add a little cool smoky effect. If you want it to be above the text, it can be above the text. If you want it to be below the text, same thing like that. You know what I'm saying? I can put it in the background, or I can put it over the character. It don't really matter. I might put it in the background because I think I like it more like that. But yeah, that's basically how to make a basic thumbnail with, you know, the Blender effects, with the Blender characters or whatever. And then Once you're done with all of that, you go to File, and then you want to save it as a JPEG, because JPEGs usually are low in file size. Save as, and then save as JPEG. Save it to wherever you like, name it whatever you'd like, and then boom. And there you go. That's how you have your little YouTube thumbnail for your videos.